Hello guys and welcome back to Lyon, my football manager save with Lyon. This is the False Nines YouTube channel, and today we're going to finish off the first season of my save with Lyon with a double live com. The last two games of the Ligue 1 season, a home game against Bordeaux, who are in 10th, and an away game against Stade Rennes in 6th. Looking at the table, we're currently in 2nd place, but that could all change. Marseille are now clear and have won the league. They're 7 points clear and there's 6 points to play for, so there's no chance of us catching Marseille at all now. Marseille have won the league, and you know it was pretty much on the cards after the amazing start they had, where they won their first 14 league games. I think it was something like that. Had a really bad run in the sort of the turn of the year, but then they picked it up again. Only lost 3 in like their last 10 or 11 games. One of them was against us. So yeah, Marseille won it. Looking at the teams below us, Lille and PSG are only 1 point below us. Monaco now can't catch us, so we will finish at least 4th. But 4th place will only give us Europa League, which we already have. With the last episode, we won the Coupe de la Ligue, and that gave us Europa League football, but only into the 3rd qualifying round. Finishing 4th, I think, would give us the group stage. But my aim for this season, at least, is to finish in the top 3, which will give us Champions League football. 3rd place will give us a playoff place, I think. And then the top 2 teams will go through to the group stage. As it stands, we'll be going through the group stages, but it's not going to be easy. We've got to face the teams that are 6th and 10th. Lille's last 2 games are... see these very quickly. Well, they only have 1 more game to play. Do they? That's not right. That isn't right at all. I think I might have sorted it differently. They've got to face Marseille at home and then Metz away, so that's not going to be easy for them. And then Paris Saint-Germain's last games. Who have they got? They've got Montpellier away and Stade Rennes at home. So there's some difficult games out there. You know, anything could happen with these 2 games to play. You know, it's not going to be easy. But if we can finish 2nd or 3rd, I'll be happy with that. 4th will be disappointing. But we have now been given a new contract as well. We've signed a 3-year deal now, getting 10 grand a week. So and that is as well. That is with a view to qualifying for Champions League football. So hopefully we can do this. Let's go through the games we played off screen. I played 5 games off screen and I won them all, which was good to see actually, after the bad spell we'd been in previously with only 2 wins in 10 overall competitions. So we had our 3rd win in 11 with that Coupe de la Ligue final victory over Guingamp. We won 3-1, Lacazette with a goal and Benzia with their second half brace. So look at the games I played off screen. No real convincing wins here. We haven't really had a big win. I think my biggest win has been 3-0 or 4-1. And we had a 5-1 win in the Europa League. But other than that, you know, they've been very tight wins. So that's what's been annoying. We haven't really had a massively convincing performance against... Well, we have, but we haven't had any goal routes, which is what I keep tend to miss quite a lot in these games. In fact, over all the saves I've done so far on this game, and on my Liverpool series on last year's Football Manager, I don't think I've ever won by more than 5 goals. So that's not good. I'd like to be winning by more than that. So let's go through these games then. So the first one I played was at home against Bastia. This was a bit of a weird one. So we won a penalty. This was in the second half. We won a penalty, and for some reason it had Jallet taking it. I think it was... I don't know why it was Jallet. He is a good penalty taker, but it was saved by their goalkeeper Areola, which is a funny name because that's the outside of the nipple area in anatomy terms anyway. So yeah, I don't know why he was down to take penalties, which was a bit annoying really. We suffered an early injury to Halilovic, but he wasn't actually going to miss any time. And then just before half-time, Bojan Djokic suffered a knock. So I was forced into 2 substitutes before half-time, but luckily we still came out with a win. Grenier with a goal in each half. Yeah, pretty decent performance. Lacazette didn't have the best of times up front. It was a bit annoying. He came off in the second half. But a 2-0 win, no, it was pretty comfortable. Bastia didn't really offer very much. Then we had a win against Saint-Etienne. This was 1-0. The only goal here came from Jallet. This was from a free kick. So, for some reason, Jallet's taken all our set pieces and penalties. So I've changed it since. But he scored from a free kick, and it was a lovely one as well. Let's just have a quick look at this free kick. I've changed it around now so that he's not taking them. I think Grenier is taking free kicks now. But it wasn't actually a bad one. I mean, look at this. Inside the D, and, it was just a run-of-the-mill free kick. But apart from that, we had a good few shots on targets and, a clear-cut chance and a couple of half chances. But other than that, we didn't really offer very much. And Saint-Etienne, well, they didn't either, really. They made a lot of fouls, and they didn't have a lot of efforts, really. Saint-Etienne didn't offer a lot. So, yeah, it didn't look like a comfortable win, but I guess it was. Next game was away. This was against Stade Reims. I won this 2-1. Fekir with the first goal. Was this the one he scored from his own half? No, not from his own half, but it was from like 45 yards out. And I missed this goal because I was in the instructions menu. I'm not sure if it was this one or a different one he might have scored. It was this one, yeah. So Agassa with a really bad free kick from, I think one of our players must have been offside. And, well, the ball came straight to Fekir. And, it was pretty much an open goal when he shot from, what was it, about 45 yards, I think it was? I'm not quite sure. So there was that goal. There was 2 goals in 2 minutes. The second one came from Reims, and it was Charles Bonnier to make it 1-1. Went into the second half. Hililjevic suffered another injury and had to come off. He hasn't actually had a injury, though. It just forced him off the pitch, and we were forced into another change. And then Grenier in the 81st minute gave us the winner. So it wasn't a bad performance. Only 5 shots on target out of 11. I would have liked more, but it wasn't a terrible performance. Next game we were against Evian, and we won this 2-1. Fekir with the goal in the first half. That was after an injury to one of their players, Kone. I was worried when it said Kone injured because we have Bakary Kone, a defender. But luckily it was their Kone. We got a second goal in the second half, Lacazette scoring a penalty. It's his first goal in a while, actually. He hasn't scored a lot recently, Lacazette, which is a bit annoying, especially in the absence of Gorkov. Him and Lacazette are our 2 top scorers, and I think Gorkov, he's out for the rest of the season. I think he's got 19 goals in all competitions. I think that was Lacazette's 21st, but I'm not certain. Evian got a late consolation through Jordan Boy in the 91st minute. A bit annoying to have missed out on a clean sheet, but you can't have them all, can you? And then the final game, we were away against Cayenne, and we won this 1-0. 5th minute goal for Lacazette. So 2 goals in his mini games for Lacazette. So I think he's on 20. Is that 22 now? He's on. He has 22 in all competitions, 14 league goals. I would like him to have scored more, but it's not a terrible contribution. At least he's scoring goals. So we'll have a look at all the full stats probably in a little recap episode, which might come out this weekend. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit it in or not, but if not, it will come out at the start of next week. So today we're facing Bordeaux and Rennes in the last 2 games of the season. So let's jump straight into the first one. So 9 games being played here. So let's go to the preview. I think we're going to play. No, we don't play wide. We'll play this one because this is our best formation. I did experiment with my old 4-2-3-1 as well. I played this a few times, but I haven't played it in quite a while. Didn't do too badly with it, but it's not our first choice formation. So we're going to keep this one. Let's do a quick pick. Okay, it's done. So Jokic, Rose, Kone, and Jallet. I think we've had. I was going to say Umtiti's our first choice centre back, but he's suspended for this match. But this is more or less our first choice team. Maybe swap Fekir for Gorkov and Rose for Umtiti, and you've got our first choice, first 11 really. So let's sort out this bench. I'm happy with all the stuff up here. So we need to see what we can do with this bench. Cornet's on international duty, so there's not really anything else I can do. So I'm pretty happy with this actually. I'm going to put Bizovac on for Badima. I think Badima, was it Badima that I said was going to leave at the end of the season? Or was it Bizovac? I think it was Bizovac. I've said that I've told him that he can leave at the end of the season if he wants to. He's wanted by some clubs and he's now on the transfer list. Because he was asking for first team football and I said, it's not likely you're going to get a good run in the near future. So I'll let you leave. So I think that will be happening. Darbo has also got a slight concern because he's not getting first team football. So, but Jokic is just playing so well at left back. He's been one of the best signings I've made in this game so far. He's been excellent. So I think I'm pretty happy with that team. So let's admit that. We'll stay attacking flexible. I think we'll stick with that. We can always go to control if we start badly. I don't care about Umtiti's absence. You know, we've done okay without him when we need to. Focusing on what we can do. And I'm not going to discuss tactics and stuff. Of course not. Right, so Bordeaux's team: Carasso, Pounje, Palois, Thiago Ilori, Sane, Chantom, Zertic, Kazri, Maurice Belay, is that Savet? I think that's an I. Roland. So yeah, and then there's our team there. So this has probably been my. I'm not sure if it's been my best formation because I think the narrow diamond has worked as well. But I'll probably use this one more than I have any other. So I'm pretty happy with this. So the team talk. So we're expected to win against Bordeaux. Hopefully we do. Against the team that are only just in the top half of the league. I think in terms of relegation, I think there's only one team which has been confirmed as relegated. I can't remember which one it is. Which one it is. I'm not quite sure. So let's see if we can get a win here. We got a foul already. First 15 seconds. And we've won a free kick, which will be taken by Grenier. And I think it was Rose's header was not far off actually, like in the first minute. Saive with the ball now, and he's blocked by Rose. I don't know how that wasn't a foul really. It was almost an off the ball incident, but never mind. No, we've had our share of luck and bad luck in this game, so I don't mind if we have a bit of bad luck as long as it doesn't result in a goal. Here's Fakir out to Ferry, and that's a lovely goal. Is that his first one of the season? It is. That's the first goal John Ferry scored this season. I've been preferring Mvemba for him, in preference of Ferry in that central midfield role. And Mvemba scored a few goals, but he's had a bit of a poor run of form recently. And I've been starting Ferry, and he hasn't scored up until then. And that's a lovely goal. Look at that. He's got, well, as Alan Partridge would say, he's got a foot like a traction engine. So we've got a 1-goal lead, which is good. Only what was the second minute as well. So hopefully we can push on and get a good win here. Lopez with the ball up pitch. It's headed by Ilori, and we've won it back now. Here's Clement Grenier. Not Sylvain Grenier, as I said last time. He's a pro wrestler, as I said. Steve Malbronc to Fakir. Lacazette. Oh, that was a poor effort, really. That wasn't really on target, but Carasso had it covered anyway. But Lacazette, well, he's got a couple of goals, but he hasn't been doing very well recently, which has been a bit of a frustration for me. Jallet with the ball. It was cleared away by Ilori again. Malbrook to Grenier. Here's Fakir. Kone with a header to Grenier. Here's Lacazette. He's dispossessed by Palois. Gonalon to Malbronc. We're really pushing them here. Lacazette, now surely. Yes, 2-0. And we're less than 13 minutes played, and we're 2-0 up. I'm pleased with how this is going. This looks like this has easily been my best live performance so far by a country mile, but this could very well be my biggest win so far in the save. Maurice Belay's got the ball though, and that could have been a nervy one there. Now Lopez with a save there. Right, I'm going to go control now. You know, we've got a 2-goal lead, and Bordeaux are starting to press now. They've had a shot on target. They've had a half chance. We've won the ball back here inside the area. Lucky not to concede a penalty there. So we're controlling the game now. Hopefully we can push on and maybe get a third before half time. Go on. Go on. Fakir. Oh, it was blocked and it's gone for a corner. But we've been completely dominating in this match. We've had 3 clear-cut chances. We could have been about 4-0 up by half time. We're not even 20 minutes played yet. And we've had 3 clear-cut chances. Kazri wins the ball here, but that's a poor pass and it's picked up by Jallet. This has been an excellent performance in this first 20 minutes, but I think this is the most highlights I've had as well. You know, there's been a lot of matches I've played where there hasn't been many highlights at all. Oh, God, okay. Well, just as we thought things were going well, we've got an injury to Malbronc. That's annoying. Right, we're going to have to bring on Mvemba. Well, it's not a bad thing. He's a decent player. He's had a few goals this season and he's stopped scoring. Well, speaking of scoring goals, Umtiti's got 5 goals this season and he's a centre-back. There's always one play. Oh, that was a gift. 3-0. That was a gifted goal, that one. I always seem to have one player. I always seem to have one player in a safe that just does really well, defender-wise. So we're 3-0 up before half-time. This is could not have gone any better. Okay, sorry guys, I had to check something when. I think it might have been a door or something. Not sure, the letter maybe. Yeah, right. Half time, 3-0 up. As I said, could not have gone any better. We've been forced into a change, but well, hopefully it's not a bad one for the last game of the season. But we have backup if we need it. I'm not going to change anything because we're doing so well. And if we just keep controlling the game, we should be able to see this out and maybe get a couple more goals. And hopefully we can. Second half is underway now. Here's Roland for Bordeaux. Shantom is dispossessed by Ferry, and that was a poor pass. And here's Bojan Djokic. That's the end of the highlight. So Lacazette has 2 goals. Ferry with his first goal of the season. Bordeaux have had a few shots, just a half chance though. No clear-cut chances yet. But I wouldn't be too annoyed if we just shut up shop and had a 3-0 win. But I want a big win. I haven't had a big win, and this one would be just amazing. Grenier with a free kick. Rose, no. Grenier's free kick was saved, and I wasn't sure if Lindsay Rose would get on the end of the rebound. Grenier to Lacazette. No, he was offside. Lacazette is on a hat-trick. So he's well, bit of a second wind, I guess, for Lacazette. He's finally started scoring some goals. Right, what do we need to do? 77 minutes. Kone is apparently exhausted. Fekir to Lacazette. Mbemba to Fekir. Shantom dispossesses him. Here's Dura. Diabate to Maurice Belay. And Bordeaux with a good spell with the ball here, but can they push forward? Carboon is past Ferry. He's passed it back to Sertic. Maurice Belay to Sertic again. Carboon is in here, and that went out for a goal kick. I'm going to make a change now. I think, yeah, I'm going to bring off Kone, and we're going to play Bizovac. I'm going to swap those round. And then I'm going to make the last change as well. I'm going to take off Gonalon, and I'm going to play Tolisso, just to keep him fresh and fit for the last game. 85 minutes played now. So, yeah, no, I'm not too annoyed that we've shut shop for the second half, really. Just gone with a 3-0 win. It's not that bad. At least we didn't concede a goal. I think I might eat my words now. But we've got a corner here. We could get a fourth. And Vembar, it was headed away by Sane. Fekir to Jallet. Rose. Grenier. And that's full time. So, a convincing 3-0 win there. We completely dominated that game. I would have liked some more goals, but I'll take that. 3-0 win. Easily our best performance in the live commentary so far. Lacazette with 2 goals. Ferry with a goal in the second minute. So, that was just a 45-minute game, really. That second half, nothing important really happened. So, I'm pretty happy with that performance. That's good. What happened elsewhere? Lille won 2-1. PSG won 3-1. Lille beat Marseille, actually. They're already champions, Marseille, so it doesn't really matter. Lorient have now been relegated. So let's go through this conference. An early goal was always a bonus. We were excellent and thoroughly deserved the win. Not coming in on Shantom. Right. So who are the teams that have been relegated now? I think there's still one space left. Oh, Metz were relegated, and Lorient are now down. So, God, that's tight. So there are still one team out of 4 could still yet be relegated. Toulouse, Caen, Bastia and Guingamp all on 34 or 33 points. Could yet go down. And as far as we are concerned, it still could go either way. Our last game is away against Stade Rennais. And it's not going to be easy. Because, you know, if we lose, then Lille and PSG only need a point, really. Because our goal difference isn't as good as theirs. So, if we lose, Lille and PSG only need a point each, and we're down to 4th, and that's it. But, hopefully that doesn't happen. We're on such a good run of form. If we blow it on the last day of the season, I'm going to be really angry. Right, I'm going to skip ahead to the final week then. I don't know if I'll go on holiday, or if I'll just move forward. But, yeah, I'll speak to you very shortly. Only be a few seconds for you. It'll probably be a few minutes for me. And we're going to go to the very last game of the season. Alrighty, the last day of the season. Stade Rennes against Lyon. A couple of things happened off screen, which are a bit annoying. One, Clément Grenier suffered an injury in training. He's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. He's going to miss this game, and he's been one of our most informed players in recent games. What else happened? Bakary Kone he suffered an injury, an ankle injury. We've just given him a course of injections just to get him through this next match, as it's the last game of the season. So he's just going to be missing, a few weeks afterwards when there aren't any games. So it would just be while he's on holiday, so we can use that to rehabilitate. So he will be available for this match. And then the other thing was Petit Koza, who is retiring at the end of the season. We only signed him this season for £800,000. But he's 36, and he's played in our cup games this season. Only played one league game, and he's played in like our cup games, like our Europa League games, and some of our Coupe de la Ligue games, and the French Cup, I think. And yeah, he said he hasn't had enough appearances. He struggled to get into the team, so he's going to retire at the end of the season. We've asked him to reconsider, but it probably won't change anything. I think that's all that happens. Gorkov is still out, obviously. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all that happens. So let's go to the preview. Last game of the season against Rennes. Now, we need a win, really. A draw. If we draw, then if PSG or Lille win, then they'll overtake us. I wouldn't be so pissed if we finish third, but if we finish fourth, I'll be angry, because that means we miss out on Champions League football. But let's just try and get the win. Let's try and not focus on what happens in other games. We'll just see what happens at the end. If we qualify, then hooray. If not, then damn. Team selection. I'm gonna go with a diamond for this one, because we're missing Grenier. We're missing that attacking midfield player. So we're gonna go with Fekir as a trequartista. I'm gonna go with Lacazette and do we want Benzia or do we want the Atara? We'll go with Benzia. Malbranc and Ferry. Malbranc didn't have any lasting effects from the injury. Jokic, Umtiti, Kone, and Jallet and Lopez. As for the bench, we'll lose Petit Koza. Rose and Rembar. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think we'll get rid of Cornet and we'll have Darbo and Badimo. I'll do that. Submit the team. There we go. So here we go. So Lille are away against Metz. PSG are at home against Stade Rennes. You'd think they'd win their games. So really, we need to win this. It's away against Rennes. I can't remember what happened in the reverse fixture. I'm not quite sure, but I'm not going to pay any attention to it. So Rennes team: Costil, Moreira, Armand, Diagne, Danze, Fernandez, Pajot, Conradson, and Tep, Andre, and Ola Toivonen. And our team: Tony Lopez, Bojan Jokic, Sam Umtiti, Bakary Kone, Christophe Jallet, Maxime Gonalon, Steve Malbranc, Jordan Ferry, Nabil Fekir, Yassine Benzia, and I've forgotten his first name. How the hell have I done that? Alexander Lacazette, of course. How could I forget that? Substitutes: Dino Halilovic, Lindsay Rose, Arnold Mvemba, Mohamed Yatara, whatever your first name is, Bizovac, Milan Bizovac, Corentin Tolisso, and Mahamadou Darbo. That's our team. So let's go to the instructions, team talk, pick up where you left off, just try and get out there and win a game. No, you've been winning games. You've been doing really well. Win this game. Come back with 3 points, and we'll finish runner-up in Ligue 1, which is absolutely amazing on our first season with Lyon. Huge for our first year. So, not as many highlights this time as first time rounds. We're at 18 minutes in. We haven't really had a highlight yet. Not compared to our game against Bordeaux, where we've had about 5 highlights by now, and we still have not had a single one. We've had oh dear, I didn't want to do that. We've had a few shots, but only one on target, and that's half time. This isn't going to be a very long match. This is still ours for the taking. We haven't been doing very well. Maybe it's this formation. This formation does not always work. Let's try going attacking. And we'll start the second half. Here we go. Who starts the second half? They do. Right, it's half time. I'm going to see how the other teams are doing. Lille are beating Marseille and PSG are beating Stade Rennais. So we have to win this match. Otherwise, we're finishing 4th. We have to win. I'm changing my formation. I don't like this. I do not like this one bit. Right. We're going to bring on... We don't really have anyone to bring on. Well, it's going to have to be Halilovic, isn't it? Right. Come on. Let's see if we can get something here. Lacazette's not been doing very well this game, which is annoying. We're an hour in. Still no highlights. Kone's had a yellow card. That's not two. And don't score now. Ducouré. Pajot. Please don't score. Fernandez. Pajot. Oh, God. We're going to bottle it. Please don't, though. Malbronk. Fekir. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Lacazette. Halilovic. Oh, saved. That was it. We could have scored that. We should have scored that. Lille and PSG are winning. We're drawing. This is not good. This isn't enough. Costil with a goal kick. Jokic with a header. Gone along to Malbronk. Halilovic. Lacazette. Armand dispossesses him. Andre. Ducouré. Back to Costil. 72 minutes played. We've been doing so well, and now Toivonen's in. Oh my God! Are you serious? After all this, and now we've just done this in our last game. I can't. That was their first shot on target, and they just scored with it. I can't believe that's happened. I cannot. How? How? I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. We've won, what, 7 games in a row? And now Jokic has picked up a knock. Great. I can't believe this. After all that, Lille is still 2-0 up. PSG is still... That's 4th place. I can't... We've blown it. We've blown it. 4th place. How? We were sitting comfortably on that. Lille and PSG won their games, which was a given, and then we lost 1-0 to Stade Rennais. How on earth did we throw that away? Do you know, maybe it's partly my fault. We shouldn't have gone with that diamond. We should have just gone with this with the 4-1-2-2-1, whatever it is, from the start. And that's annoying. But Lacazette's got 2 goals in the previous game. In this game, you know, he did dreadfully. He did awfully. I can't believe that we've just thrown that away. I can't believe it. Right. Let's see what happens then. Green's up with the relegated team. They've been on a good run of form, Rennes, but I don't know. We have got a lot of work to do. How did you rate the clash as a final match? Hardly performance to cheer our fans. Shame. Yeah, he played well. Right, so Kone's out for about a month. Yeah, but, you know, it's the end of the season. Hecking spotted. So he... Jallet thought to be attention, and Lacazette. Curtin comes down on League. Oh, we got 8.91 million. He's finished an assignment. So we finished 4th place. I can't. I'm so annoyed at that. I mean, look at the 3rd to 4th to 3rd. We've been 4th for most of it, but we should have finished 3rd. We've thrown that away completely. We completely bottled it. Now look at our wage budget. Look how it. That's probably because of Gronier's. Because Gronier got a new contract. But I can't believe we're throwing that away. I can't believe it. I'm going to see if we have. We might get a board meeting or something because we're expected to get Champions League football and we didn't. And if they call us in, I'm going to be annoyed. Superb strike. Did we get goal of the season or something? We must have done. If we got that achievement. Player analysis. Gonalon's got a ban for his next match, I guess. Andre Ayew won something. He got the best rookie awards. I don't know what these awards are. They're all in French. Titi was named in the team of the season. That's good. Don't know what any of them are. Then best African player. So many awards. Best, what is that? Top scorer, Divock Origi, I think. On loan from Liverpool. Fekir won goal of the season for that long range effort against Toulouse in January. So congratulations on winning goal of the season. Mandanda won the best goalkeeper. Someone won an award for a referee. That seems to be like manager of the year. Oh, you can vote on manager of the year. I'll do that later. End of season team meeting. What you plan to achieve for next season? Champions League football. I'm delighted we share the same level of ambition. We can qualify for the Champions League this season for sure. God, I can't speak there. 3 players think we're too ambitious. I think we can achieve what everyone said if we perform at our best. Okay, so 3 players. Well, Yatara and Cornet's morale's all the way down just because they thought we were being ambitious. Pleticosis is right up, but he's retiring, so that doesn't really mean anything. Pretty neutral, actually. End of season confidence review, which we can't even see. There we go. Our job's stable. That's okay. The club's performance in competitions entered this season was satisfactory. The team's fantastic overall performance in the French League Cup has been a particular highlight. Yeah, we won it. Signings you've made this season proved adequate. The fans are delighted with the signing of Bojan Djokic. So am I. Their performances proved to be at a high level. The fans have been pleased with Alexander Lacazette's form. Yearly training summary. Pre-season start date. I'll leave it at 5 weeks. Paris Saint-Germain sacked Laurent Blanc. As you know, something happens there. Jurgen Klopp's leaving Dortmund. He announced today. That's cool. He'll be coming to the Premier League for sure. Either joining Man City or he'll replace Wenger when he eventually retires. Backroom advice meeting. Yeah, we'll just hold that. I was going to go through the end of these and then I'll end it off. Badema's a rotation option. Yeah. No, he's important first team player. We'll dismiss that because he could be retiring. He is unhappy the promise is not kept. So yeah, he's going to want to leave now because he's trying to force a move away from Lyon. Because he wanted Champions League football. And we didn't get it because we buggered up the last game. Right. You're being completely out of order not letting him leave. No one's actually put in an offer for him. No one has actually put in an offer. Or one player who I don't play is saying the fact you're trying to fob us all off is disgraceful. We're here as a result of you handling the situation badly, and you seem to be trying your best to make it even worse. But everyone else, 17 players, saying this isn't any of our business. Oh, right, I don't give a shit what he thinks. That was very productive. I don't give a crap about Pagliuca. I don't play him. He's going to go. If we don't like it, he can bugger off. Right, I'm going to end this off here because I'm a bit pissed off now that we've bloody blown that on the last game of the season. Look at our schedule, right? Look at how we did in these last few games. All those win... Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's done that. All of those wins... What on earth? What is going on with this? Here we are. I think this is right. Why is it doing that? So all 7 wins in a row, including that cup final, and then we bloody lose 1-0 away from home at Rennes. I can't believe it. I really cannot believe it. I'm really annoyed at that. I'm going to end this off here though, and then what I'll do is I'll do a little recap, look at the best players, the worst players, maybe potential signings, people that are going to leave. What's his face will be one of those. I don't even remember his name. I've never played him. It's Kid Pagliuca or something. Yeah, I'm annoyed now. That's pissed me off big time. So yeah, I'll do a little season review in a few days' time. Hopefully when I've calmed down a bit. But then that'll probably put my temper back up again. I'm going to end this off here. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this first season. So there will be a second season coming. As I said, you know, these are 3-year plans. So over I've into season 2. By the end of season 3, I want to have won the league. So hopefully we can build on a good first season, really. 4th place is okay. It's 1 place better than they finished last year. So it's improvement on the previous manager's work. But we should have got Champions League football. We completely bottled it on the last game. That was a game which we could have won, but we didn't. PSG and Lille, you know, they won their games. They were favourites to win their games. And then we just didn't do the job. So that has cost us. We finished 15 points behind Marseille in the end as well. They completely dominated the league from start to finish, pretty much, apart from a little iffy spell in January. So now I am going to end this off here. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.